7 hours later, 7:59 a.m. 8 hours later, 8:01 p.m. 10 seconds later, 12 o'clock midnight. 15 minutes later, 16 paranoia-filled days later, 24 hours later, 48 hours later,
70 years later,
72 hours later, 75 years later,
80,000 impressions later.
Would you please stop imitating me? It is starting to get very annoying.
82 kilometers later, 298 frozen patties later, 346 minutes later, 2,000 years later, 3,000 years later,
A few inches later.
a few minutes later,
a few minutes later,
a few moments later, a little longer than a few minutes later, a lot of boring math later, approximately 10 hours later. What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage. Day 4, day 3, day 2. Early the next morning, 8 hours later, 8 semesters later, 11 minutes later, and a flashback. 6.5 hours later.